What's up, Dragon Brood? So, people have been having fun with Historic, and I decided I'm going to play a couple more. So, I was taking requests between the streams and here on the channel, and people want to see me play a Honden's deck. So, I started working on a thing, and then coincidentally, I saw another streamer who was actually working on a deck as well. So, I got to give credit this week to, or I guess this episode, to Merchant for putting this together. And I made a couple of small changes, but overall the deck's very similar to what he played. And we're going to take it into battle and just see how it does. Win conditions can be kind of interesting when you're getting to play this deck, but we're going to take it a couple different ways and see what happens here. And as usual, I want to tell everybody to watch until the end of the video, so if we run into any complications with the deck, we can talk about what things we would change. Also, while I have a moment, please remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share this video to help us out. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the summer, and we're on an amazing pace, so hopefully we can keep that. Anyway, let's get into the deck here. So, we're looking at 4 Nyx Fleece Rams. For those of you that don't know what this is, it's an 0/5 for 2 mana. It lets you gain a life every turn, so it does a little bit of blocking against a lot of creatures, but that extra life is also going to buy us a little bit of time. We're going to be playing Seal Away kind of as a cheap removal. You know, sometimes you just don't have a lot of mana. If you get it early, it lets you play it and just get something out of the way. Because again, these early turns are all about buying time till we can start casting the Hondens because they're kind of expensive. A couple of Dryad of the Elysian Grove. This is just making our mana easier. We can get land into play sooner. More removal with the Banishing Light. Playing 3 copies of Timely Reinforcements. This is just to gain a little extra life, maybe get a few creatures to block with, and again, more of those kind of stall tactics, if you want to call it that. Then we have a Honden, the first one, the red one. This is likely going to be how we win a few games, just because it deals damage every turn. Playing Enchantress Presence, just to get more cards. Omen of the Hunt actually, again, helps smooth your mana, but it is another enchantment, which triggers on some other things we have in the deck. And it just gets you further up the line, smoothing your colors out there. Got a couple of Honden of White, as I call them, but Honden of Cleansing Fire. This is another one that gains you some life. If you get to the point where you get even 3 Hondens in play and you're gaining 6 a turn, that can actually buy you a lot of time. Then we're playing 3 Shatter the Sky, 2 Honden of Night's Reach, which is the discard Honden. We're playing 1 Sigil of Empty Throne as a backup win condition in case something were to happen. Then we have this one that lets you draw extra cards, which is nice. So Honden of the Seeing Winds, and then Honden of Life's Web, which produces a token every turn. And then also off the screen here, got to remember we're playing 3 Deafening Clarion. So really our sweepers are going to be Deafening Clarion and Shadow the Sky. We can remove some things with Honden of Infinite Rage. We do have some ways to remove things with Seal Away and Banishing Light. So we're not going to be without answers. It's just going to be a little bit of struggle possibly to get to 4, 5, 6 mana pretty consistently where we can start playing a couple of spells in a turn. The lands, we're kind of a little bit all over the place. We got 2 plains, 1 island, 2 swamp, 1 mountain, 3 forest, 3 godless shrine, 3 overgrown tomb, 2 temple garden, a couple of Savai triomes, Zagoth triomes, and 3 fable passage. So we'll see how this goes. This is going to be a fun little adventure. This is for a bunch of, especially Thenden. He had asked this specifically in the comments on the, I believe it was the Gruul video we put up, the 7-0 video. So I want to make sure I'm at least calling people out whenever they're giving me cool ideas that we actually get to play. So anyway, let's get into the games. All right. This is still kind of interesting because I don't play very much Historic, so I have no idea how this is going to work. You know, we kind of have to keep this. Though we don't have all the other colors, Omen of the Hunt will allow us to get whatever color we need if it comes up. We could have a turn 2 play. Well, I guess I was about to say we could have a turn 2 play to remove something if they were to play a turn 1 and attack. Here it only really matters, I guess, if they play a haste creature. Otherwise, because we do need something that's tapped to be able to get rid of it. Though one of the things I think people forget is Seal Away actually has flash, and that's kind of a big deal. So let's go and run the ram out, because it can block just about everything that somebody's going to play on this turn. And we can start the kind of steady life gain and buy us some time. Which does mean that these aren't going to be as good anymore. But that's okay. If we're in a position where these aren't any good, that's probably okay for us, in all reality. Yeah, let's just get this into play, and then we'll just pass. The opponent want to kill our Nyx Fleece Ramp? No? Okay. Fair enough. I think here I'm inclined to go look for... Part of me wants to say an island, but probably a mountain? Alright, Grazer, sure. So they are ramping up to something themselves. I just don't know what that something would be. And they're giving it a long think. So they were debating if they wanted to cast something or not, I'm imagining. Or maybe if they were to cast something that cost 3 or 4 is what they were waiting on. Oh, that's what we're doing. Okay, sure. That's legit. Okay, well, I guess these timeling reinforcements are nice. Let's go ahead and get this Omen of the Hunt into play. We will definitely search. I just got to figure out what for. I'm going to go and just take this mountain. Mainly so if we draw a red Honden, we can start getting damage in. Well, we drew all of our kind of defensive cards here with no way to really do anything, so we're just going to have to hold tight. Let me turn that volume down just a little bit. There we go. Yeah, that's a thing you have? Sure. Now, the good news is we have double seal away, so we can just get rid of it. Oh, they're playing Ghidorah. Or, not Ghidorah, Garuda. Okay, that's a thing to know. I mean, I guess if they attack here with the Great Horn... Well, they're not even going to attack because we have an 0-5. So that's not even going to happen. Unless they kill our creature, then maybe. What are they leaving mana open? I guess a spell counter of some sort? Well, I'll go ahead and use this. I mean, no reason for us not to scry here with all this extra mana. There's a Honden of red. I don't think we need that. I guess the question becomes, how likely are we to stick this Honden? But we're not going to not do it, so... we only have 3 mana open anyway. No color combination that works out to make that any better. Let's just do this. Alright, that's it. See what the opponent's got for us. They may actually decide to kill the ram and roll on through, which wouldn't be bad for us. The only thing I have to question is if I would wait to use one of the timely reinforcements. Like, let us get hit and then use it. But I think I'm just gonna... If I get a chance to seal away the Cavalier, I think I'm definitely going to do that. Alright, sure. Man, our opponent's playing super slow, but their deck's actually doing things, so I can't complain too much. Alright, so they're getting a Garuda. Sure. Which, I guess, I don't have anything they want. Yeah, put a creature. We don't even have creatures. So it has to be just what's in their yard. I mean, they can get another Garuda, I guess. Or was it just if from the top 4? Alright. So they didn't even have anything, so they're just playing their Uro. Fair enough. Nothing wrong with that. Sure. All you, opponent. Alright, so I don't think... we're going to give up this Nyx Fleece Ram just yet. And I think I'm going to go ahead and just seal away this boy. Just hit the opponent. Oh my goodness, this is such a long way to victory. Okay, alright. Question is, do I want to remove Uro or Garuda when I get the chance? That's kind of the next questions here. Alright, they're cycling. I mean, because now they're going to be getting life in a card every turn, and that's going to become a little bit of a problem. So we probably do just have to get rid of Uro. Plus, if we sweep the board with the Shadow of the Sky or something, we don't necessarily want it to send Uro to the graveyard and come back. So we'll go ahead and block this Great Horn again. I'm going to remove the Uro, if the opponent will be so kind and let us. Granted, if they have a way to remove enchantments, they could always get it back. But that doesn't seem to be a thing a lot of people are playing right now. Alright, we'll let this go. Now, coincidentally, we do get to use our timely reinforcements, which is nice. Alright, another Garuda, sure. Good thing is Garuda doesn't trample, so if they just copy Garuda... Oh, okay, so they're just copying Thassa. Well, that's a different problem. Alright, so now we're going to have to look for a Banishing Light. I'm assuming he's just going to come in and copy a Garuda again, right? Mm-hmm. Nothing else really made sense there. Alright, they have yet another thing in the yard. I guess our deck kind of makes it less exciting for them that they can't just take things from our side, so they get less value. Okay, that doesn't really help much. I'm going to go ahead and use one of these, because these are sorceries. And that buys us more time, and then we'll just pass. Can't really use the second one, because we don't have less life than the opponent. We now have more creatures, so we don't get anything extra off of that. But that does buy us plenty of time. And the opponent can very well just get another Uro back here, which is what I think they're going to do. So they only have 28 cards in their library, though, so I don't know what their goal really is here, but we'll see. I think our plan is just block. I mean, if they kill our ram, they kill it. I mean, we'll live with those consequences, I guess. Good news is it's very likely we do one more turn of that, and then we can actually use the other timely reinforcements to get more creatures. Problem is, I need to at least double up the Hondens at this point. I need to draw like a black Honden to start stripping their hand or something along that nature. I mean, even just a Shadow of the Sky is probably acceptable here. Alright, Mire Triton, sure. You're down to 24 cards. I mean, they may, I don't know, maybe they're just going to kill us with a Thassa's Oracle or something. Oh, that's not good. Don't need body doubles getting those. That's gonna suck. Yep. I think that's the beginning of the end. Okay, we're going first this time. But what can we do with this? Probably not much. Let's just keep it. We'll get this Triome into play here. And I'm fine taking a turn to play this on turn 2, because we kind of want to draw a little bit of extra land so we keep our odds a touch higher. Alright, ended up not happening, so not a big deal. Alright, Season of Growth. What are we doing here? Season of Growth and a Goose. What does that mean? Alright, so we got blue, green, black here. We don't have any white, but sadly we kind of need red and white. So that's not great. I'm going to go ahead and get red because we do have more white sources. Oh, that sucks. I want to play that, but I'm going to play this first because it's less likely to die. And then maybe when we play this, we'll get an additional card because it's an enchantment. And then we'll see what happens after that. I don't really know. I mean, I'm a little curious what the opponent's doing. They're making food. Which, not gonna lie, a little unnerving. Do we figure out what's happening here? Do we go HONDEN for... Actually, let's do this first. Oh, I guess I could have went red, HONDEN, draw, and then knowing we have those. That was probably a bad play. Obliterator. Well, that's not good. I guess I'm going to have to shatter the sky some things here pretty quick. Ooh, timely reinforcements is nice, though. I don't hate that. Alright, let's see if we could make this happen. I doubt that's going to live, but let's see. With the timely reinforcement in hand, we can afford to take one, technically, as we can get the ability to cast this. Though we're in a weird spot, because getting rid of the Dryad actually keeps us from playing any future white spells for the time being. Yeah, I didn't assume that was going to live very long. Which is pretty sicko, because we got to get rid of a permanence, so... we don't need that swamp. And we probably don't need... where are we at here? What do we need? Let's get rid of this. Because as long as we have 3 lands, we're kind of okay. So yeah, let's do that. Oh boy, not the land we're looking for. Dryad, you are not the answer. You are not the way. Alright, well, we're kind of on needing an untapped white source next turn, or we're in a lot of trouble here. Alright, we're down to 5. I mean, I guess we killed this first. Though we're hoping to just kill the opponent regardless. Alright, come on. There. That at least buys us some time. Kinda. I mean, we're going to end up having to sacrifice something. Well... They've been discarding things, fight cards and whatnot, so maybe they don't have another fight card. Problem is, do we die if we do that? I don't think we do. But who the heck knows? Let's see what's here. I mean, it was possible we could have also found one of the flash remover thing, which would have been fine. 8/8. Well, that sucks. Okay. That's super unfortunate. I guess we'll give up that. We'll give up this. Let's kill this. Oh boy. Okay. Well, let's at least Vanishing Light this guy for now. I mean, as much as I would have liked to have kept the enchantment to keep drawing cards, I think we just had to do what was best to buy some time for the time being. This is the beginning of a very long road. I'm going to go ahead and timely reinforcements, though I would like to have either of these Hondens in play. This is the safer thing for us. Ooh. And then we're going to lose life? Alright. Fair enough. I guess sacking food to sack food? Alright. Cool story. Shoot the opponent. Alright, we're not set to where we want to draw cards yet. We don't have the mana to cast 2 of these, so let's go ahead and get this into play. And we'll just pass. Now we at least get to where we can start getting life 6 a turn now. And they didn't draw anything, so now we can start getting ahead. This is where we start to kind of snowball a little bit. Alright, got another land. We're at 15, so we can afford to take the damage now. Now we're going to do 4 damage a turn, discard their hand, gain 8, make 4 tokens. This is where it starts to become serious business. I do not believe the opponent will be able to outrace us at this point. It's 4, so I mean, just hit the opponent, because we're probably just going to shatter this guy here anyway. Put that in tapped. We will just get rid of things. We don't have a card. That's fine. Man, why is shatter this guy so loud still? It's one of the random things I wish they would fix. Probably another mutate thing. Yep. Not a problem, as we have a Deafening Clarion if we really want to use it. Which I think we will. Yeah, I was going to say, the opponent now has to know, like, it's going to start snowballing. I believe we played this person before, because I remember seeing the name with very few vowels. It's a weird way to remember, but yeah, we're going to keep this. We have our emergency get out of jail free card early with Deafening Clarion. We have, well, we're 1 white away from being able to cast Shadow. We're also a land short, so maybe we find it. But we do have timely reinforcements, so a little bit of everything. Oh, what is this? Just playing a turtle. I'm going to hope that's because they just don't have a lot of cards in their collection, and I'm not going to get blasted by something that's like, creatures can deal damage equal to the... That's exactly what they're doing. Okay, well... Alright. Fine. Oh, melding us with a Secret Keeper. Okay. Alright, sadly, I may just have to sweep the board anyway here. I guess we'll give them a chance to get one or two more things in. Because we're not low enough that we need to panic. There'll probably be a turn where whenever they get whatever it is that's letting them attack with their toughness, we'll be able to take advantage of that turn and then just shatter the sky. Yep, that's what we're looking for. So we do have all the colors. There's the high alert. Alright. Well, we're going to take one big hit here. Oh, I should have blocked. Oh, well, that's fine. That was just me clicking through too fast. I could have saved 4 damage. Get the other whites. Though we should be mostly okay. You know. Let's see what else the opponent has. Alright, 1/4 guy. We're going to go ahead and play this. Pass, so we can seal away something, then we can start trying to do silly Honden things. Oh, that's Vigilance. We're not going to get to seal away that guy. That's funny. Okay. Well, no seal away for us. We will block. That's what they're here for. Alright, let's see if we can draw one more land. So we can at least get our Honda. Well, okay, we did draw a land. Let's do this. See if we can get an untapped. I guess I should have left it wide open. Dang it. That was a mistake. Well, now we kind of got to put this into play. Wasn't paying attention before I tapped it. That's going to get us, because I think we really need to protect some extra life here. Oh, we can't block now. Alright, so now we're at 2. Oh yeah, we're just dead. Alright, let's see what we got here. This is such a difficult deck to play. It's so discouraging. Oh, sure, opponent, sure. I mean, I assume they take Banishing Light, but I mean, I don't know. It's up to them. Okay, that's not a bad choice either here, given the circumstances. Oddly, though, if we get a red land, we probably just want to play the Honden, so we can kill a thing. Well, that's no longer going to be an option. Alright, come on, red land. Nope. Alright, now this is tough, because as much as I want a red land... Alright, we'll let that resolve. We'll get rid of... Part of me really wants to keep the green Honden, but I'm going to get rid of that. Alright, we'll take our 2. Opponent still has stuff to play? Okay, I was like, oh my goodness, what's happening? Thought we were about to get duressed on top of it. Alright, have to take the other white land, sadly. Because I have to be able to do this. And then hopefully maybe we can stick this sigil or something. Finlarker. We want to get rid of blue Honden for now. Probably could have got rid of Nyx Fleece Ram, if we're being honest. There's a chance they have some kill cards or something, but at least spend that to get rid of it instead of worrying about us. No block. Hey, it worked. Get that thing out of here. All right, let's try. Oh, man. I was like, I want to get the sigil into play so bad. All right, let's do this. And pass, because attacking with the Nyx Fleece Ram does nothing. Ooh, there's an Obliterator. Well, they already know we have a Banishing Light, so there's a chance they just have another Obliterator, but we got to play it anyway. Man, I keep making mistakes. I got to remember, I can leave mana open because I might get to cast some of these instants, or these flash spells. Here's another Obliterator, sure. Well, the good news is we can safely block with a Nyx Fleece Ram. If we really want to. Though, if they don't have another discard card, we can seal away Phyrexian Obliterator. No blocks. We'll just take our 5. Because technically it's 4 if our Ram lives anyway. Because we'll gain a life. Alright, Fabled Passage, you're not bad. We can go get that red mana we're earning for. Let's do this first. See what we draw here. Get us a 4/4. Alright, let's get rid of this Obliterator. Get another 4/4. And a card, which is not irrelevant. Alright. Whew, that started out rough. Oh boy. Man. I don't even know where to begin. I will say this, as much as I was like, you know, pooping on the deck while I was playing, it actually is interesting, and it does have some fun lines of play. The problem is, Historic's just so strong and so over the top that you're going to struggle with a lot of things playing this deck. I would probably like to see this type of deck played in a different way, where you're leaning more on just early ramp stuff to just get to the Hondens and maybe only playing a couple of sweepers as your defense. But the problem is, at that point, are there just better things you could be doing with your mana other than playing Hondens, right? Could you be searching out something really big or doing something kind of way over the top? And I think that's kind of my issue here. So yeah, I mean, the deck was fine for what it is. I think it's doing as much as it realistically can. I mean, there's another argument to be made that maybe you just don't play all the Hondens. Maybe you just make it red, white, and green, double down on those 3, and then you're dealing the damage, you're gaining the life, you're making creatures, and then those are your win conditions around some other stuff. But I think trying to play all 5 colors, play all the Hondens, might be a trap. I mean, you did see games where we ran into mana issues, so it was kind of hard to cast everything on time the way we wanted to. There was also a few other issues as far as like, when did I want to play a Honden versus doing something else? Or in a lot of cases, even, you get to where the black Honden's not doing much because your opponent's hand's already empty. It's literally there just to pump up the other Honden effects. So, I don't know. I personally, it's been a while since I've had to say this, but this is a deck I probably wouldn't recommend unless you're just in it for the memes, as they say. You want to try something different? Then go for it, you know? But yeah, probably not one you're going to see me playing a lot on stream or anything. It was a struggle against quite a few things. With that said, please take pity on me and give me a like and a subscribe, because, you know, I pushed through such agony with these Hondens. But yeah, please remember to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and that is all I have for you today. We will see you next time.